It seems like everybody has a service dog nowadays. Or, what did they do without these service dogs 100 years ago? These are comments I get daily, and I wanted to explain them. Why is it that there is such a huge influx of service dogs, especially in the US? I believe this is because service dogs are one of the most accessible forms of medical equipment and healthcare in the US. Pretty much anybody can go out and get a dog and train it to be your service dog. And for people with disabilities who often struggle every day because they don't have any form of help, this is a great way for them to get help. And speaking of disabilities, that word itself has changed over the past 100 years. 100 years ago, if you had PTSD or some sort of disabling anxiety, you were just expected to deal with it. And most people dealt with it by just not leaving their house. Disabled people were shunned away from society and basically just told to not leave their homes and not be seen again. But the world is changing. In 1990, the Americans with Disabilities Act was passed. These civil rights laws made it so businesses and other places can't exclude disabled people and their medical equipment. You're seeing more service dogs nowadays because you're seeing these previously underdiagnosed disabled people finally get the help that they need. We should be celebrating that and not belittling it. And the unfortunate reality is there's a lot of fake service dogs because people take advantage of the system. The American laws make it way too easy to fake a service dog, and because businesses aren't educated enough around the ADA, they don't know when they can ask the service dogs to be removed. The ADA is something businesses should legally have to go over and educate all of their employees on. And the general public needs more knowledge on it too. We also need to start removing these fake service dogs from these businesses because if people have consequences to their actions, they'll stop doing it. And then people with legitimate service dogs will stop getting harassed every day. I'll never understand why businesses try and kick out legitimate service dogs who aren't doing anything wrong and are being behaved, rather than the yappy little dogs that are sitting in their shopping carts. I posted a video recently talking about the laws around service dogs in the US, and the amount of people that are arguing with me in the comments because there's so little education on them just shows why it's so important that we need to be teaching this.